injured here, 3v3 Typhon Arena blue team. Gpipe is a Commissar Lord. Good offense and support, fights melee, has a shield to start off. Alongside Max Power is a Techmarine, there he is. Starts off range combat, puts out some nice damage, can also get a melee weapon though. Good utility, can build structures and repair. And rounding out blue team we have Floid as a big stompy Hive Tyrant, walks through cover, cannot be suppressed. Very durable, emits a basic synapse, good offense and support. Red team, Adila is a Warlock. Offensive melee, good mobility with fleet, can also leap into combat and can disrupt and tank very well later on. Angry Bird alongside is another Techmarine. And we have Caeltos as a Grey Knight brother captain. Here he is, Grey Knight's in full swing. Walks through cover, cannot be suppressed. Good offense and support, has some disruption as well. And he's backed up here by a strike squad. These are the versatile heavy infantry that you can get straight out the gate for Grey Knights. They are 500 requisition, very good in melee and ranged. And very tough as well, even tougher than Tactical Marines, as you can see, using their Storm Bolters at range here. Incidentally, the brother captain starts off with this Nemesis Force Sword, which he wields two-handed. Can still use his Storm Bolter to chase, which is the case with all two-handed Grey Knight weapons, which is a great touch, I think. The starter squad for Grey Knights, incidentally, is Stormtroopers. We're going to see this engagement out. Hive Tyrant coming in, has some Spore Mines. Brother captain going after him, and I think he has used We Are the Hammer. That's his AoE buff that he starts with. Look at that special attack he has, sending stuff absolutely flying. Now going after the Hive Tyrant. Spore Mines getting in amongst those Stormtroopers, that's dangerous. Start with their hotshot las guns, not overcharged, but they do put out some nice damage. Can also get a Sergeant for 6515, which turns then into a detector and further improves their DPS. Tactical Marines of Angry Bird forced off by Floid. A huge push from blue, and it looks like scouts are going to decap and perhaps cap this VP. Tactical Marines of Max Power also there, and he has some Devastators already on the field. Caeltos now going for a Purgation Squad, or is it Purgation Squad, I'm not sure. Top Adila with his Warlock will leap into those Imperial Guard, couldn't quite get a knockback though there, and sends them into retreat. In fact, Gpipe did decap the VP, might even be able to sneak up there with the Commissar Lord and cap it. Inquisitorial Stormtroopers can get grenade launchers in tier 1, pretty much function like the Heretic grenade launchers, some good AoE damage, and in fact they do have the grenade launchers. There you see them, there's the barrage, it's not going to hit anything though. 467, 454, and a relay beacon is going up from Angry Bird. These things seen as very powerful in team games, especially in the current meta. And look at this, Max Power already has a beacon up, and he's going for a turret as well. Angry Bird has sniper scouts and another scout squad, probably another sniper scout squad, and here we see the Purgation squad with these huge flamers they have called Incinerators. Look at the range they get on them. They also suppress infantry, have suppressing flamers here, so they are kind of a soft melee counter as well if your strike squad is not around to deal with melee squads. He's actually using the strike squad in range quite a lot, Caeltos here. Would have thought they've been mostly seen in melee, especially in tier 1. Termagants will get suppressed and really hurt by those Incinerators. Look at the damage, absolutely owned. They do not get a setup team though, Grey Knights. Purgation squad can upgrade these Incinerators to Psy Cannons in tier 2, and look at the damage of this turret. Max Power is going to lose this thing, could not get to it in time to repair. I don't think he would have been able to repair that in a way. Now he's going to bash gens, Caeltos. Meanwhile, top Dire Avengers and a Shuriken working on a node. Here comes some Catacomb Devils. Detectors. Versatile infantry. Going to get suppressed. A micro grenaded as well. Nicely done by Adila. And they lose a model. Catechans are tough. Commander has gone down. It is the Techmarine, and he was trying to build another turret there. Sniper scouts from Angry Bird backed up by these Inquisitorial Stormtroopers strike squad now in retreat. These guys are 500 rec, and I assume therefore 83 rec to reinforce. I'm not sure of that, so you don't want to lose those guys. Here we see the damage mitigation buff from the relay beacon. Brother Captain is in there. We are the hammer. Incidentally, his starting ability is a very, very nice AoE buff, boosting speed by 1 and gives 15% damage resistance. He also has the Blessed Aegis 125 to get this thing cheap and cheerful armor, boosting his general survivability. Stormtroopers caught by those Hormagaunts and go down. Floyd has sent his warriors way, way deep though, trying to go after those snipers. I think they should be able to get away here, covered by the Devastators and this turret, but this turret is not operational. Max Power asking for res. Floyd is not reviving him for some reason. 467, 329, and now he is. Triple cap for blue. Gpipe doing incredibly well at the top, has a las turret here, put down by the Immolator. I think red team might want this Warlock to come bottom and help him out with that Immolator as well. Floyd with that Warrior Brood that you saw. Relay Beacon gives you health regen, allows you to reinforce, and gives you this 15% damage resistance to range damage. So it's a really, really powerful structure in tier 1, since it's only 220 and only 3 pop, I think. Techmarine back to his feet has completed this turret. Tier 2 for Max Power, tier 2 for Gpipe, and Caeltos going tier 2, having lost his Stormtroopers with a strike squad. These guys can get an incinerator, they can get a Psy Cannon also, and a Justicar in tier 2. We'll see what he goes for. Psy Cannons are awesome in this, and I expect these guys to get Psy Cannons. They are good versus all targets and don't need to be set up as well. 467, 245. A double cap for blue. Gpipe, huge amounts of pressure on Adila, can't even keep his natural here. Has some fire dragons, must be expecting a Chimera from Gpipe. I do think it's generally a mistake to get fire dragons if you don't see vehicles. I suppose they are useful versus infantry as well, but you do need to get close. Purgation squad.
Sir, the advantage is ours.
They also have an ability called Clear Vision, I believe it's called. And they do have their incinerators. Look at these things go. They absolutely own all targets from a decent amount of range. Grey Knights do not get a lot of long range shooting, but these Psy Cannons I think make up for it. Lose a model there though to the turret, and Techmarine trying to repair it up, backing off a bit there as well. Hormagaunts retreating back to that relay beacon, and Adila has taken his VPs, not wanting to push though. Look at him, very, very static. Strike team backing off from this improvised explosive. They now have, sorry, these are purifiers. Ouch, run right into that explosive. They do have their Justicar, who gets that really, really nasty demon hammer, and these guys are your elite dedicated melee squad for Grey Knights in tier 2, and they are not cheap. I think 550 to get these guys on the field. Even more still for the Justicar, and he just lost 3 models. Ouch. 467, 211. Strike squad incidentally have no up, or they do have an upgrade. What do they have? They have a Psy Cannon as well. So we're going to see 4 Psy Cannons on the field, 3 from the Purgation squad and 1 from the strike team. Brother Captain now with the Unending Purge, a very interesting accessory for him. Health regen buff and a speed buff when his health is under 40%. So you do have that big caveat to this accessory. His other accessory incidentally is a teleporter, which is an awesome, awesome thing, and I don't see past it much. I don't think many people are going to be opting for the Unending Purge over the teleporter. Teleport is just so useful for a big commander like the Brother Captain. Can teleport him out of trouble, of course. 460 to 11. Adila now capping up the top of the map. Gpipe trying to hold against 2. Caeltos as you can tell here, wants to go and bash gens, and I think these side cannons are fantastic versus generators as well.
Is at maximum capability.
It's a Techmarine war at the bottom, and it's max power, the first to get a plasma cannon on the field. Very good in this situation. Artillery unit that sets up 4-3-3-2-11. Caeltos' strike squad without their Justicar. Justicar gives them a couple of nice abilities. Can give energy to a unit. And this power is going to go down. 4-17-2-11. Another improvised explosive which has been spotted by these stormtroopers with their sergeant. And they do take it down eventually. Fire dragons now. Look at the damage they're putting on these tactical marines. They lose a model. Max Power has forgotten about these guys and they lose 2 models. We also have a whirlwind for Max Power. I thought he was going to go for a dreadnought, but we do have this artillery vehicle immolator going down on that setup team. And a warp throw into Autarch grenades. Fantastically done from Adila. Autarch entry grenades, not quite as lethal as they once were, but they do now stun, of course. Fist of Brockus on the Commissar Lord. Can he make it out of there? He cannot. A bit of an odd retreat there. He also had Emperor's Wrath, I saw before he went down. And look at this map control for blue. Had a double cap, now it's a 2-1. It's going to be a 2-1 for blue actually. Hormagaunt still alive for Floid, have their adrenal glands, and Angry Bird going for a dreadnought. Zone throw already on the field for Floid. Caeltos with his Purgation squad, his strike squad, and his stormtroopers. He has lost his Purifiers. Ouch. Purifiers, incidentally, have the longest charge range in the game, which helps them get into melee. With all those power weapons smacking you around, they can be very nasty, but they have gone down. And the brother captain has his Nemesis Force Halberd, a 2-handed weapon, but he can still chase and shoot with his Stormbolter. This is a splash damage power weapon, and it does, I think, 83 DPS power melee damage with a splash. That thing is very, very nasty in amongst some melee squads. 354-204. Stone Guard veterans for Angry Bird using Hellfire rounds with these scouts, who both have their advanced training or whatever it's called upgrade, allowing them to infiltrate. 354-193. 2-1 cap for blue. Adila is trying to push and throw some grenades here, I think. And there is Immolate on the turret, now being repaired by everything that can repair it. There's the grenades going in, wiping the zone throat. Beautifully done by Adila. We see the Venom Cannon for the Hive Tyrant. Floyd likes using this thing these days. It is a good weapon, and it's going to be useful versus this dreadnought that Angry Bird has on the field in its default state with 2 close combat weapons. Warp throwed right into its path again. Great play from Adila. A turret goes down, a big Emperor's Fist ability, and Plasma Cannon is wiped. And his Hormagaunts getting way too far and go down to those Hellfire rounds. That was some crazy damage there. Sniper Scout still around. What level are these guys? Level 2 and level 2. Autarch on the field from Adila is in retreat. And he's putting a lot of pressure on Gpipe now. Commissar Lord fully kitted out, level 3, has Carapace armor, Emperor's Wrath, and the Fist of Brockus. Still has this heavy weapon squad as well with the heavy bolter. And Caeltos goes tier 3. We might see some tier 3 goodies from the Grey Knights. 316-175. Dreadnought now going up against his node. Takes it down and inspires nearby troops when he takes down the node. 302-175. Lots of pressure on blue. Red team mopping up the bottom. They should be pushing power though, I think. Ouch. Brother captain taking tons of damage. He doesn't have a tier 2 or tier 3 armor. I do think he should get one to make him really tough, make it quite expensive, etc. But this is work in progress, of course. Grey Knights are not finished. 280-175. Globals are in. There are some really interesting globals, Grey Knights. They have one, Dark Excommunication, which prevents all enemy units on the map using abilities for 12 whole seconds. It is 175 red. which is quite pricey, but it is very, very good. You can stop assault marines from jumping, you can stop termagants from using crippling poison. There's lots and lots of uses for that thing. I don't know if it has an actual effect on the field though, so it might be difficult for me to tell if it's gone off. In fact, Gpipe complaining that his grenade barrage cannot be used. Maybe Caeltos has used it now. Though Caeltos also seems consumed, so I don't know. Might be a bug. 251, 175, max power, going for a Predator in tier 3. Floid with a zone throat also goes tier 3. Caeltos is there. And he's saving up for something nasty. Hive Tyrant level 3, warp field, and venom cannon. Often see him get improved synapse as well. Kind of this range support. Hive Tyrant, Dreadnought still kicking, and Dark Age of Technology is queued up. Ouch! Venom Cannon killing 2 models of the Stormtroopers there. Look at this, they have their recon kit, gives them sprint and the ability to infiltrate, so they can scale pretty well. They can also get plasma guns, these guys, in tier 2 for 125. Here is the Predator. This is a risky push by the Dreadnought, very, very risky. Going into a Predator, missile attacks, and a Venom Cannon Hive Tyrant. It is being repaired by double scouts, but I don't think that's going to save it here. Big mistake from Angry Bird. Going to lose this Dreadnought. Down it goes, and didn't really achieve much with it there. 210, 175 max power. Has his Techmarine idle at the moment. Haven't really seen this Halberd in melee yet. Level 3 Brother Captain pushing level 4. Meanwhile, top is a 1-to-1. Good grief, Avatar of Cain on the field for Adila, and a very big Wailing Doom there. And here's Wrath of Cain as well. Can you hit anything with it? Yes, hit a couple of Catechans, a Catechan, and a couple of Guardsmen who all died. 192, 175 now Wailing on a power node. Blue team pushed back, and Hive Tyrant now retreats. All of the defensive structures have been taken down. And look at this, Caeltos is getting some paladins. Predator will need to be very careful with those guys around. Needs to back off here. Those side cannons, look at the damage those side cannons are doing to this Predator. That is nasty. Strike squad do not have a side cannon. I was wrong about that. 17E, 175. Whirlwind doing a pretty nice job for blue team here. Has prevented this power from being completely whacked, and a Carnifex enters the field for Floid, and is going for Thornback to get in amongst those side cannons to tie them up. I would think 153, 175 double cap for red. Avatar of Cain eats a Emperor's Wrath, doesn't mind too much now. Las Cannon getting big shots. It is a super heavy infantry unit, but does act like a vehicle since it's such a large target, can be snared by las cannons and stuff. Flare goes down on this D cannon, and look at the range reduction it gets from that flare. 123, 175. Avatar getting a big hit on the Commissar Lord in retreat, but he does get away. And here we see the paladins for Caeltos. These models look awesome. So much work gone into making them, all 3 of them, look unique. Teleporting out now. If you're wondering what paladins are, they are basically Terminators on steroids. 2+ save and 2 wounds in tabletop. And these guys have these heavy melee hammers, demon hammers, and they also passively buff infantry around them, reducing damage and boosting damage. Reducing damage they take, sorry, and boosting damage they deal. So you have those Terminator type infantry with a passive buff all the time, not when they kill something, all the time. Big drawback though for Paladins and Grey Knight Terminators is that they cannot deep strike in. You have to walk them out of your HQ. Angry Bird now has a Land Raider Redeemer to support them though. 79, 175. Halberd Brother Captain in amongst these Devastators, absolutely owning them in the face. Max power, forgetting about his guys, and they are wiped. Brother Captain now level 4 and retreats. Needs to retreat past this Carnifex though, and this guy's a Thornback. Don't think he'll be able to finish him though. Maybe one more hit. Bang. No, he does escape. Stern Guard moving up with Land Raider support. Where are those Paladins? Inside the Land Raider, I think. And we have some Grey Knight Terminators on the way for Caeltos. 56, 175. They will also need to walk out of HQ. 650, 125. Paladins are even more expensive, I think. I can't remember exactly. I think it's 700, 200. But here we see the Paladins now. All of this stuff now passively buffed by them. Tyrant needs to be careful. Angry Bird moving some Terminators in with Storm Bolters and Power Fists. Forcing melee on Terminus in retreat. Red team looking very, very strong now. Terminators and Paladins on the field, and here are the Terminators. They have these splash damage, power melee halberds, also look equally awesome. They also have this very interesting passive where they drain energy from nearby enemies passively, which is really, really annoying. 49, 163, 2-to-1 cap for blue. Las Cannon Predator for max power, trying to put pressure on this VP. Doesn't seem to be able to hit this Warlock though. This guy's level 5. Providence, Witchblade of Kernus, and Warp Throat. And now everything in the world shooting at him, but Providence is up, so he is invulnerable, but can get knocked back by the Whirlwind, which stops the cap. Now max power trying to cap with the Refractor Field up on his Techmarine, and there is, ouch, Ethereal Slash from the Witchblade. Looks like blue team are going to focus top. Red completely dominating the bottom here. Oh, there's Paladins. Look at this. Paladins, Grey Knight Terminators all gathered around a brother captain who has taken down a Baneblade there from Gpipe. Brother captain is such an awesome melee support commander. He can buff surrounded melee squads with We Are the Hammer, boosting speed and damage resistance, as I said earlier. So if you get Grey Knight Terminators and Paladins around them, buffing them all with that +1 speed, he is nasty. You can see the energy drain there from the Grey Knight Terminators as well. Catching a Hive Tyrant in retreat. Will he get away? They could teleport after him perhaps. 49, 141. Blue team holding on to a 2-to-1 cap here. They have both the top VPs. Avatar still stomping around for Adila. Has been mark targeted, so backs off. And we have 2 D cannons. Terminators with assault cannon for max power. Great single target damage to all infantry armor types, including the Avatar. Here's a singularity. Is it going to hit anything? No. Oh, it did. Drag one Terminator in, but he'll get up fine. Huge map control for red at the bottom of the map. They even have this natural power of blue. Here comes a Carnifex. He's not happy. And another Carnifex also getting thorn back. Terminators and Paladins now top, supported by this brother captain. And he's gone for the Nemesis Force Sword, which makes We Are the Hammer even more crazy. Gives you a 25% damage resistance and a 1.5 speed buff. So it looks like he's using We Are the Hammer and then switching back to the Halberd for some damage. And this is a huge engagement. Max power is going to lose his vehicles, not moving them back quickly enough, and easily taken down by the Paladins with those Demon Hammers. Have a Brood Nest there. Brother captain now going into those guardsmen. That's not a good fight for them. And we see Terminators up against Grey Knight Terminators. Grey Knight Terminators will absolutely own these guys with their splash damage. You need Lightning Claw Terminators to stand a chance. And they are going to wipe. 48, 113. Here come double Carnifexes. Are they going to go after the Avatar? Brother captain levels to 6. He has been a beast in this game. Very, very brave Commissar Lord going up against Paladins here. And there's a rocket run. Can he hit them? He does hit them, but also hit himself. Paladins teleporting out. And a Manticore getting too close. Are they going to teleport after it? They can't. They just used their teleport. And they're going to get a big Manticore strike here. If they didn't move, that might have wiped them if all 4 shots hit. 39113. Where are the Grey Knight Terminators? They are on the other VP here. And there's a Wailing Doom. Bang. Hitting allied Terminators. Not very well done by Adila. And these Terminators are going to go down. One model cannot stand up against double Carnifexes supported by the Hive Tyrant. 27113. Can blue team hold on? Brother Captain is capping the Eastern VP. Paladins are going to go down as well. Chased by Guardsmen and get a big las cannon hit. Huge losses for Caeltos at the end of the game. But now he is dropping in a Land Raider Crusader. And that is just freaking awesome. Look at this thing. It has Hurricane Bolters. 6 heavy bolters strapped together. No idea how they implemented this, but it looks awesome. Also has a twin-linked assault cannon and multi-melter on top of it. It's going to get a Manticore strike in its face. And there's the game. Awesome stuff. Got to see a lot of cool Grey Knight stuff. Purgation squad level 4 at the end with these Psy cannons. So nasty. Strike squad were level 3. And they have their Justicar at the end. There he is there. There you go, guys. Hope you enjoyed it. I tried to explain as much Grey Knight stuff as I could, so I might have missed some stuff. They are looking awesome. Great effort by everyone involved with Elite Mod, especially Caeltos, the lead balance designer. Hope you enjoyed it, guys. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.